Hello YouTube, it's Dana Blanco. This is going to be a hard video for me to make. In fact, I almost didn't want to make this video, but I have to. I have to hold people accountable. So, on, I want to say it was Friday of last week, I pulled a beautiful La Trafalgar one-piece card. Now, to be clear, this is the manga alternate of the card, which is worth about $950 to $1,000 in the raw. And this is, of course, from the One Piece -05 set. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm talking about this one right here, okay? And it gets its name, of course, from this right there, okay? Now, for some context, that is the third most valuable card you can pull from the set. The first one, of course, being Gear 5 Luffy, and then the second one being, well, the Gear 5 manga Luffy, and then the second one is a Luffy signature card, or an autograph card, rather. So I sent it off to Tag to be graded. And I used to, you know, anyone who knows me knows that I was Tag's biggest cheerleader, their biggest, like, supporters. So here's what I got back. Okay, so as you can see, this card, I knew that it was beautiful. It had a chance at getting a pristine. It got a 10 gem mint. Instead, it got a 985. That's okay. So why am I mad? Well, if I flip it over, you can see that there's a white dot right there. Now, I thought that that might have been a speck of dust. It's not a speck of dust. That is like a pin prick or something. I have, you know, no clue how it got there. For some context, this is what it looks like zoomed in. I'm not very good at editing videos, so I figured I would just show you guys with some pictures. That was not there when I sent the card out. Well, Dana Blanco, how do you know? Well, it's really quite simple. If you go into Tag's, the actual dig report, and I'll have a link to it so you guys can see for yourself, this is the dig report, okay? There it is with the score. This is a snapshot of it, okay? There's no hole. There's no pinprick, okay? So, Tag basically ruined my manga art La Trafalgar card. My hope was to maybe resell this card for $1,500 to $2,000. Now I can't sell it for anything close to that because of that pinprick right there. Now, this isn't the first time that this has happened with Tag, but I thought that maybe there might be something to it. So this is an autographed Magomed Ankalaev card. I want you to look very closely to that part right there. And again, this is, as you can see, out of 99 out of 150, okay? So I got that card slabbed. In fact, here's the slab right here. You can see that I broke it because I wanted to double check. Okay, there you go, just so you guys know I'm not lying to you. And then here's that card. Now you can see it says 99 out of 150 right there. It's hard to focus. There we go. Now look right there where my fingernail is. There is another white pinprick right there, and I thought that that was a speck of dust. But it is not a speck of dust. That is the same prick that is on my La Trafalgar card. Not in the same location, obviously, but the same type of prick, okay? And the card is otherwise fine, you know, but unfortunately, it's not worth the slab that it's slabbed in right now. If I were to hand this to someone and say, hey, you want to buy this, all they do is turn it over and say, that's not a 10, you're crazy. Tag ruined my card. And you know what? This hurts me more than anything because I believed in Tag. I really thought that they were different, that they were better. It turns out that they're worse than I thought. Unfortunately, I don't have proof of this, but, you know, here's a Valentina Shevchenko King and Queen set card that I had graded. And, again, if you look right there, you can see an indentation right there. There's also, again, what looks like a pinprick right there. Now, I don't remember sending it out like that. And unfortunately, the eBay seller that I bought this from, the listing is gone because I bought it last year. So I can't say with certainty that they ruined it, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't prove it. But I can prove that they ruined this card. That wasn't there. Again, if you go to their dig report, it's not there. It's not there. I sent them a perfect card and they sent me back a damaged card. Okay? And the Magomed Ankalaev card, again, this is from the eBay listing because I bought this card recently. That pinprick, as you guys can see, is not there in this picture. And again, they're the same card. Look, 99 out of 150. Same card. And you can't fake this because they only made a limited run of this card. Okay? So to say I'm disappointed is an understatement. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've already messaged Tag, but, you know, their messaging system sucks. It'll say back within an hour, 30 minutes, and then it just resets to being back within 3 days. So there's really no support there. Okay? And honestly, if you're from Tag Grading, that is, I don't want to hear it. I don't want an apology. If you want to make it right, break open the checkbook and write me a check for the card that you just ruined. Okay? Because now I cannot get the money that I want from this card because you damaged the back right there. Okay, and I didn't do that. Hell, the proof is literally in the pudding, and that's a reference to One Piece in case you guys didn't catch that. But yeah, and you know, again, seeing this card in this slab is a sad reminder of what Tag did. And breaking it open, I could accidentally damage the card because Tag has had a problem, you know, with their slabs breaking very easily. So the best thing to do is for me to leave it in there and, unfortunately, eat the loss. What I might do is trade this card for maybe some boxed booster boxes. Maybe if I'm lucky, you know, I'll get the Gear 5 Luffy manga alternate art, and I know where I'm not sending it. It's definitely not going to Tag after this bullshit. And you know what the sad part is? More than anything, I paid $150, which is their most expensive submission level, to get this graded because I was so excited to pull this. $150 plus $19 for return shipping. And this is what I got back. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.